Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope that you're well. Today we are in Nyeri and we are here to visit DeSIC. This is an institution-based ESO right under Dedan Kimathi University of Technology. Now come with me as you get to know what they do, because this is going to be of importance to you. Let's go. And now we are finally here with Jacinta, and she is the admin at DeSIC. We'd love to know what do they do here, and this will help you as an entrepreneur to know what you are supposed to do to scale up. Jacinta, asante sana for having us here today.
Okay.
One is that Dedan Kimathi is such a big school, but it's really beautiful. So thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, please say hi to the people. That's your camera, and then you can start.
Yes, hi all. This is Jacinta. I'm the admin at DeSIC. So welcome to Dedan Kimathi University, which hosts the Dedan Kimathi Incubation and Startup Center. So basically, DeSIC was established by the university to help the university in meeting its strategic goal of becoming an entrepreneurial university. Yes.
Amazing. And it's good that the goal is to make sure that the students are entrepreneurs rather than just finishing school and sitting there and waiting for employment.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a really good initiative. Now we'd love to know, what are some of the programs or initiatives that you have as DeSIC to just make sure that the students and the staff are able to get their own businesses running and get money from it?
Yes, as DeSIC, we usually motivate students and staff through webinars by showing them that it's possible.
Yeah.
By showing them that they can come up with innovations that they will be able to take to the market and commercialize them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let's go through the process before we continue. Let's go through the process. Assuming we have met, and I've told you about this idea that I have. I'm a student at Dedan Kimathi.
Yeah.
Now you take me in. What's the process like from start to me being an entrepreneur?
Okay. So once you come with your idea or the innovation, we sit as a committee, a startup committee. We are able to gauge your idea to see whether is it visible to the market. Can we be able to commercialize it?
Yeah.
So once we gauge it and we see it is viable and can go to the market, you are now admitted into the DeSIC Startup and Incubation Center. Okay. Yeah.
Now, before we go to the next step, how do you just assess? Because these will help the entrepreneurs out there, people who have ideas and they want to start up. How do you know that this idea that I have, I can commercialize it, or this idea that I have, acha tu tumalizane nayo and let's come up with something else?
Yeah, being in a university, in a learning institution, you find that we have various people in different professionals.
Yeah.
So if you come with an innovation on engineering or something maybe related to food science, we are able to get a person from the department who is able to look at the innovation and tell us, is this innovation unique? Can it be commercialized?
Yeah.
And once they give us a go ahead, and then we take it to the next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the next step.
So once the innovator is admitted into the DeSIC Startup and Incubation Center, and you have seen your idea is viable, now we help you to move it to the next step. We link you with mentors who will help you to develop, maybe come up with a prototype. Then after coming with a prototype, we are able to gauge it and see the viability into the market. After that, we help you come up with the products. You are admitted into the startup center, where now we are able to help you scale up your innovation and also help you to take the product to the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now, what are some of the challenges that you've seen the students or the startups facing? And this should be the students and the staff who are recently joining. What are some of the challenges that you feel they face as entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so one of the challenges they face as entrepreneurs is the funding. Yeah, you find that to take these products to the market, you require funding.
Yeah.
And you find that that is a challenge that sometimes it puts them down, and you find that they just do away with the innovations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how can they cap that?
Yes. Through the Could Startup and Incubation Center, we find partners. Sometimes we find partners who we can link them with the innovators.
Yeah.
We seek for funding. And also the university has a seed fund which helps the startups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as you were talking about the process, you mentioned about at some point when you've now seen that this is an idea that can become an actual business, you link this person to a mentor. How important is it for any business to have a mentor, or any business person, a startup or an SME, to have someone that they look up to?
Yeah, by being a mentor, you find that this person has knowledge in this area. So he will be able, or she will be able to advise the innovator on how to go about in developing the product. Yeah.
All right, all right. Now, DeSIC is an ESO, but a student-based one.
Yeah.
How different would you say that is from the ESOs, from the normal ESOs, maybe tech-driven or other ESOs?
Being a student-based ESO, you find that we are advantaged. We have a pool of students who are very much aware of the surrounding, about the technology, the know-how. They have that, the knowledge.
Okay.
So being an ESO based in an institution, we have that advantage of being with young minds. Yeah.
Okay, okay. They're very ready to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what are some of the challenges that you faced as a student-based ESO?
As a student-based ESO, we can say that you find most of these students, they are not able to get their innovations to another level. You find that which is a good thing, they came to the university for learning and that. So you find that most of the times they focus much on the academics, and it reaches a point that they do away with the innovations. They concentrate on their studies, and they are doing about the innovation. You find that they cannot do both. So you find them doing away with the innovations.
Okay. And that brings me to how you're able to make sure that or rather to just bridge the gap from this idea not just being academia to being a real world project, or an idea that would go worldwide or become a real business. Because you've mentioned that there's a process that you take them through. But then, as a young entrepreneur or as a student, the mindset is that this is just a project and that's just it. So how are you able to bridge that gap?
Yeah, we do that by holding webinars where we bring industry partners who have gone through that journey, and they have seen it is achievable. So they try encouraging them, that this is something that you can do, and also you can concentrate still on your studies.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Now, as a student-based ESO, do you collaborate with other ESOs or organizations?
Yes, we do collaborate with other organizations. maybe with other institutions, the learning institutions.
Yeah.
And also we collaborate with other partners like Konza. We collaborate with Equity Bank Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you feel like that's important for an ESO?
For an ESO, at least we get people outside there who really know what's happening. You know, being in the learning institution, much of us, we are focused on the institutions, but getting people out there, they'll come with more, they'll give us more information on the real thing at the ground there outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, talking about collaborations, I also know that DeSIC is part of Assek. How has Assek been able to just help you in making sure that your vision and your mission come to life?
Yeah, we joined Assek last year, that is 2024, in June. And for the period that we have been in Assek, we have been able to attend trainings online and also in person. So Assek has really helped, especially the staff, to capacity build them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What would you say is the state of entrepreneurship ecosystem in Nyeri? Because now you're a student-based ESO in Nyeri. What would you say entrepreneurship looks like in Nyeri? And is there a way that DeSIC influences that?
Being an ESO based in Nyeri, you find that the community is so much into business.
Okay.
So you find being an ESO, we are able to, at least the students are able to learn from the community around. These people around there business minded. So being in such an environment, it really encourages students and even staff. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's amazing. So you said if someone is a student at this amazing institution or a staff and they have an idea, this is the best place to incubate it.
Yeah, this is the best place.
Okay.
We have professionals in all areas, and they will really be helped by being a member of the Good Startup and Incubation Center.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Which is one, or maybe you can share two, of the success stories that you've had? I know that you're going to be listening to one of the Daktaris who was able to pass through the hands of DeSIC, but we'd love to hear from you. What would you say is one of the moments that you are so proud of for DeSIC?
Yeah, for DeSIC, we have a startup which it started by from a student. From a student who was doing chemistry. Yeah. So as she was doing her project from the lab, she was able to come with an innovation on hair products. Yeah, so this really encourages students. Okay. Seeing that a student has come from the lab, from her project, and she has been able to come up with the products, and her products they are already in the market. Yeah.
Okay, and she's doing well?
Yeah, she's doing well.
She's still a student?
Now she's an alumni.
Yeah. All right, that's very interesting. Yeah. So what would be your message to the upcoming or the aspiring student entrepreneurs?
Yeah, my message to the student entrepreneurs and staff is to encourage them. If you have an innovation, don't hesitate to become a member of the Good Startup and Incubation Center. Yeah. We are here to help you develop your idea and help you in coming up with a product that can be commercialized.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much for having us at DeSIC. It's such a pleasure just to learn about what DeSIC does, and I know that this is now a call to everyone outside. So if you're there, in Nyeri or in this amazing institution, Dedan Kimathi, please make sure that you come through. You get to learn a lot. If you have an entrepreneurial mind, this is the place to be, all right? And I would love to show you what the space looks like. Ndio ukikuja, unajua unakuja wapi. And then after that, we'll have Daktari who will be getting to just explain what happens after she's gone through the hands of DeSIC. This is really amazing, so do not miss out. Otherwise, till now, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. I know that you are learning a lot.
So welcome to Dedan Kimathi University of Technology Startup and Incubation Center. This is the Incubation Hub, where we have a space where students and staff innovators, they are able to come here. We have free internet. The working space is free, so you don't have to mind about rent. So you come here and you are able to concentrate on developing your project, developing your idea and innovation to a startup. So the Incubation Hub has a capacity of 50. You are able to be in one of the incubator in the hub. We offer this space for free. You are able to hold meetings, and also you're able to link with other fellow innovators.
I'm Monica. I'm a researcher here at Dedan Kimathi University. I'm a food scientist, and I have been working on various food products, functional food products. As a researcher, I have reached a point, or 2 years ago, I reached a point where I had some prototype products which were output out of my research that I needed to commercialize, and that's how I joined DeSIC. And it has helped me so much to be able to turn from prototype to commercial products. As you can see them here, we have 4 types of product. That's our range. We have the chia seeds, we have the chia yogurt, we have a hibiscus boost, and we have a yacon probiotic immune boost. And these are very special products that I was able to patent through DeSIC. So I can say under DeSIC I've been mentored as a not only a researcher and an innovator, but a commercial person, where I look at the customer and what they need, and I'm able to provide that. DeSIC helps a lot in terms of training the innovators to be able to turn that small output to what the customer wants, and also to be able to reach our customers. They have helped us to validate with our customers out there, to know what they require, to know the right packaging, branding, and all that. So under DeSIC, I've been mentored as to switch from academic to the other world of business, and that's how we have come up with this company that we call Afyarisha Wellness Limited, a startup company at Dedan Kimathi University. It got registered last year, still under DeSIC, and now it's a commercial company where we have a website, afyarishawellness.co.ke, and we have been able to sell these products in supermarkets. We are doing supermarkets, we are doing retail outlets, and we are also doing online marketing. And still, we are incubating the DeSIC. So our production happens here within the facility, within the university, and we are also allowed to market even outside there. So I would urge even those who are innovators in the university and those who are doing research, but they are not going beyond just getting the output and documenting, to join DeSIC so that we can have more startup companies in the university and all of us can benefit.
Yes, thank you. I'm Jacinta Munyeri, administrator in charge of DeSIC. DeSIC is a member of Assek. We joined Assek in the year 2024 in June. By being a member of Assek, we have really benefited through trainings, which are usually carried out online and also in person. Also through Assek, we were able to be recognized as the best university hub during the Assek conference. So through Assek, we have gained visibility outside there, and people have come to learn that in the university we have a hub. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank Assek for enabling us to being one of them. And I would encourage other ESOs outside there to join Assek. They will really benefit by being members.